Hello friends and welcome to my channel. Today we are planning out the week of September 11th through the 17th and I'm going to be using this Labyrinth kit from Glam Planner. No specific reason, I just really love this movie and really wanted to use this kit this year. I did not want to have to hoard it for another year or two. Next year I'm planning on doing like no pop culture really in my planner. So it would be 2 years. So this was the time. The time was now. And I am pairing it with matte bronze. As you can see, I do have part of a foil bundle from Scribble Prints Co. And then I will be pulling in some Funderlays from Alicia Craft that are in matte bronze. And they are like maze print, which I thought was perfect because of the Labyrinth, obviously. And then also Hannah from Planna Hannah, who I PR for. You can use Rosey15 to save 15%. Or if Hannah's having a sale, you can put Rosey in the notes at checkout so you can still get my foiled freebie. But Hannah foiled my scripts for me this week. And then I also got a foiled bottom washi that says, "You remind me of the babe." What babe? The babe with the power, because it's like my favorite song from the movie. I mean, I think it's everybody's favorite song from the movie. And then as far as like themed character stickers, I did pull in the ones from Scribble Prints Co. And then the only other Labyrinth themed character stickers that I know of are from Papershire. And you can download those for free in the Facebook group. She has a Dropbox linked to all her pop culture drawings, so I definitely utilized that this week. Other than that, if I forget to say where any other stickers are from or you just want to know, feel free to leave a comment down below as well if you have any other questions. I always love getting back to you guys and I'm more than happy to help. And while you're hanging out down there, if you haven't clicked that red subscribe button, I'd appreciate it if you did and became one of my friends here on my channel. I just really... Today, as I'm filming this voiceover, it is October 7th, and it's basically, I'm about to celebrate real time 5 years on YouTube, and that's just crazy to me. I just feel so lucky to have found something, a hobby that I love doing, and that brings me so much joy, and I have met, and not only brings me so much joy, but has also brought so many amazing, kind people and friends into my life. I just love the planner community, and I could get sappy all day, but I won't. I'll get off my soapbox now. But yeah. So if you want to become my friend here, basically, I would enjoy that, is all that to say. But I didn't have the underlays when I started filming this base, and I was like, it's fine. I don't need the underlays to do the base. But I realized I kind of need them to do the sidebar now since I put them under some of the stickers in the sidebar too. And so I really didn't get that far with the base, but it did help with the planner itch this day because I do film these over like a week and a half, I'd say. If you don't know, I lay the base down the Thursday before the week happens. And then I don't lay the day by day down until either Saturday or Sunday of that week. And then I finish it on a different day. So these are like definitely done in stages, which is why you see my nails change. Sometimes my Apple Watch band change. My Aura ring may sometimes be on a different finger because I do switch it between both my left and my right pointer finger, which I've been getting a lot of questions about the Aura ring, and I love it. I have had it a little over a month now, and I can't say enough good things about it. If you have any other questions, you can always DM me on Instagram, and I'd be more than happy to answer any of those for you. And I also, in my link tree, which is linked in my bio down below, I do have a discount code for both the Aura Ring and Natural Cycles, which I use in conjunction with that. And that's like nothing special. Like if you sign up for these things too, you will also get those links. Just throwing it out there. Matte bronze, I think, was the move with this kit. I think Andrea was the one that came up with this foil pairing from Scribble Prints Co. And it is a good one. And I really think the underlays made the spread. And I liked that I kept the rest of the foil simple. Sometimes, I like to go all out with all themed foil everywhere all the time. But sometimes it's really nice to just not overdo it. And simplicity looks really good sometimes as well. So this week was the week where you'll really see my sleep starting to not be great. It's luckily gotten better real time, but for the whole month of September, you all will see that my sleep just wasn't very good. I couldn't fall asleep. I couldn't stay asleep. I was restless. My mind was racing. I was anxious. If I did sleep, I was having horrible nightmares. It was just a thing. This week was the week also of the VMAs, which NSYNC performed, and so did Fall Out Boy. And I was really anxious that night as well because it was the day before Fall Out Boy ticket sales. And luckily that went really well, and I ended up getting tickets to multiple shows that I wanted to get tickets to, and I just cannot wait. And on that note, on the note of music, this was also the week that Demi Lovato's revamped album came out, and that album has my heart and soul. It was everything I wanted the remakes of those songs to be. The fact that The Main was on a song, if you don't know, I know I've probably told this story before, and I'm sorry if you've heard it, but back in my MySpace days, I found The Main when they only had one single song up on their MySpace, and it took me 3 hours to download it over dial-up internet, so it just was full circle. I can't say enough good things about that album, obviously. A big bummer that happened this week in NASCAR and the NASCAR Chase, which is basically their equivalent of the playoffs. My driver got eliminated, which is a blessing and a curse. I obviously would love him to repeat and win 2 seasons back to back because he did win 2022. However, it is nice that now I just don't have to stress about NASCAR because essentially I don't care nearly as much anymore. Also, the weather started cooling down this week, so I was able to take Lucy for more WALKs, which she just loves so much. And I even had to break out the sweatpants for the first time. And that's just always exciting. I love fall and I love spring. I could take and leave summer and winter, but fall and spring. And I love them for opposite reasons, right? I love how refreshing the fall feels after the hot, miserable summer. But I also love how in spring you get the warm breeze that just feels like a warm hug after the cold winter. But I am living my best fall life currently. I'm here for the caramel apple Alanis. They taste like those lollipops, those green and caramel ones that you got as a kid that were really flat. Oh my god, they're so good. And if you don't know, I'm a huge Alani addict. I basically drink one a day. It's a big problem. It's kind of replaced coffee for me. I actually prefer the taste and flavor of coffee, but you get more bang for your buck calorie wise with Alani's. So that's hard because I like a lot of creamer in my coffee, y'all. But it is pumpkin spice season, so I have been enjoying more coffees than I have for most of this year. And look at this wiggle. I just love those maze underlays. Oh, they're so good. So the first thing I put in this week on Monday, September 11th, was that it was 9/11. And I really only marked this because I didn't really do a ton this day. And I had this massive sticker that I could use. And then I marked that I slept like crap. I did my upper body workout. And then I watched The Labyrinth this day and did some planning, which meant I was probably finishing up the previous week. And then Keaton and I had a FaceTime date this night, and we watched Halloween Town 2, Calabar's Revenge. Then Tuesday, I did my makeup, and this day I started reading Throne of Glass. I don't know. It's fine. It's not pulling me in. Neither of the books I'm reading right now are. And then I went to work, which this week I'm using the Papershire stickers to mark work. And then I did my legs, which that's one of the ones from Scroll Prints Co. Those are all my workouts this week. Then I tidied up my house a bit, and then I watched the VMAs and marked that I had ticket anxiety for the following day. Wednesday, I woke up and did my workout before tickets went on sale, just in case, it took forever or whatever happens with technology and ticket sales. Who knows? Because, dealing with Ticket Monster is never fun. They are ruining concert culture, and I can't stand them. Anyways, got my tickets, and then I did my makeup and went to work. And then when I got home from work, I put on sweatpants, which was very, very exciting. And then it was a Wednesday, so Big Brother was on, and this week I just used these Glam Planner stickers to mark Big Brother. I'm assuming they're what I'm going to use until the end of the season, just because the KPL Plans ones are very vivid and very bright, and I don't see them matching too many spreads from here on out. The first thing I marked on Thursday was my plan with me, which was the Tommy plan with me from Leonard Designs Rugrats theme, so I will link it in the eye up above. Then this day I did sleep in. It took me a while to fall asleep, but I did finally sleep in. And then I marked that I did some planning this day, and this day was a big movie day. I watched Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants, and then I watched The Perfect Score, which was that movie about the kids who try to steal the answers to the SATs, and it has Chris Evans and Scarlett Johansson from before they were in Marvel, and it's just one of those weird movies that I randomly quote a lot, and I haven't seen it in years, and I can still quote it. So that's fun. And then I watched Big Brother. Friday, I put in Payday, because who doesn't love a good payday? And then I marked that Demi Lovato's album came out. I did my makeup. This is a little bit out of order just because of how stickers fit, but I went tanning after work, not before, but tomato. Then I put in work, and then I walked Lucy and did my full body strength workout for the day. Then Saturday, I marked that I slept like crap again. Such a struggle. And if you know me, I love my sleep. I never had a bedtime as a kid because I just loved sleep so much that I would just be responsible and go to sleep. And I'm still very much like that. So when I can't sleep, it's very frustrating. Then I tidied up my house a bit and did legs, which meant I completed the Alive at Home Intermediate program. Then I did my makeup, and I went to work this night. And the NASCAR race, was on Saturday this week. They're usually on Sundays, so unfortunately it was on when I was at work, and then my mom came while I was at work, and I marked that the NASCAR race was on. Then moving into Sunday, I slept in this day after tossing and turning all night, and then I did some laundry because it's Sheet Sunday, and I wash my sheets every single Sunday. Then my mom and I watched the Titans versus the Chargers game. I don't watch a ton of football anymore, but the Chargers are my old team, and I guess by default the Titans are my new team, so why not watch it? Then I organized some stickers while Mom and I were just watching TV, and did a grocery run, and then I put in that Big Brother was on this night to round out my week. Here is what I had left over in this kit, which this is an older format. I don't think you can get this kit anymore. But maybe if you all ask nicely, Andrea would bring it back. I will say this was a harder kit to match doodles and icons to, so just keep that in mind. But here's those scripts that I made myself. The font is Chesterfield Antique, which I will of course have linked in the description box of this video for you to download. It's on a site I don't You download at your own caution. Like, I don't use this site a ton. I can't promise anything weird won't happen. I didn't have an issue, but I'm just telling y'all, safety first. But it is called Chesterfield Antique, and it just looked like the Labyrinth font, so naturally I had to use it. And thank you, Hannah, for foiling my scripts as a custom. Just absolutely loving this. I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to stop this because it's just so good. Like, look at that wiggle. But that's going to bring us to the final close-up of this finished spread. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the description box down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. If you are struggling, just know my DMs are open for you. It is RoseyPlans on Instagram, just like it is here on YouTube. You are loved and you are worthy. You are not alone. I hope you all are having a great morning, day, afternoon, night, evening, wherever, whenever in the world you are watching this, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye!